Here we are, let's deal with the Scarlets.
Okay then.
Are you a seeker of light or darker paths? The only thing under your control is how you feel. Light bless you, friend. Are you a seeker of light or darker paths?
It's rather disappointing to see how many forces they still have. Still alive and confident, just as we go through it. We are here to get their help. We should know both while we're here. Let's get this little bit back in.
The past will haunt you.
Leaders of the Crusade have channeled the light through their weapons every day for years. While their goals and actions are reprehensible to us, their weapons are no less useful than my own staff, especially in such time as you go through the Scarlet Halls. Whenever you find a leader, defeat him and bring back their weapon.
This place has all the trappings of the Church of Holy Light, but turned to an evil purpose.
That is my second lesson. The light is channeled through belief and conviction, even if they are misguided.
Who will teach them the light's dictates?
Will these initiates forever call forth the light through hatred?
Intruders! So the time has come to die for the Crusade! Wait, I yield! I lost my faith in this order long ago. I won't give my life for them as well.
Go! If you wish to surrender, give us your weapon. Leave this accursed place and never return. This blade was forged long before the Crusade's hatred. Perhaps it can be returned to a wielder who is truly righteous.
We will accomplish much together.
Perhaps one day the Scarlet can be a favorite true soldier. But for now, our time is limited and our focus must remain on
The only thing under your control
The light will choose a new leader for our crusade.
It never ends, does it? Another will just continue this doctrine of spite.
Arathos, the light may empower its followers, but the morals and ethics of this force come from within each of us. Light bless you, friend.
They also have found here, Bristol.
Are you a seeker of light or darker paths?
And these weapons of the light shall serve as most great purpose from this day forward. I hope that they may be true as well for Alice, the Scarlet Champion. Arathos showed mercy. I told her to begin by surrendering herself to Kali Menetil at the sun.
We can fix our mistakes.
I hope my staff's light has been enough to uphold those in the sun while we have spawned. Please rest together with those from Light's hope They should be much more significant aid. That's a turn.
Is this the fate of all paladins? Die a legend, or live to be consumed by zealotry and wrath?
No, Arathos. My hope is that you can find a different path to follow. Light bless you, friend. The past will haunt you.
Now he's now gonna open a portal.
I can't face those gathered at the Sunwell right now.
We will accomplish much together.
Let's get this.
We can
I
fix
thought
our
about the spawn in
mistakes.
the upper world back the void, but these relics will be powerful aid. Let us hope it will be enough. Quickly, deliver these relics to our friends.
Arathos, I did not mean to add to your burdens. The trip to the cathedral was necessary to save the Sunwell. Champion, if you could deliver the relics, I need to have a word in private with Arathos.
Okay.
I appreciate your concerns, Korath. For my people, the light and the Sunwell are the same. They may complain, but they will accept the Vanguard. If you say so, Venel. It just seems we're ruffling too many griffin feathers.
Thank you for sparing me when I finally left the crusade. I had grown doubts for you, but I always pushed them aside. Talking with Kalia Mirga is giving me a complete different way of seeing the world. It feels a lot like failing, but also like breathing all at once. And with their help, I know I'll end up.
Baladash, Malanori.
This isn't the first time I've seen a great evil across the sun. I may be exhausted, but I will preserve as this is Uther's kit from his work as a healer. You should have it, and let its light support you.
Remember the Sunwell.
For years when I was bitter with Uther for having praised Arathos, but he forgave me, even that upset me. Since then, I've done my best to serve the light. I've carried such disappointment and remnants of bitterness for the suffering I've seen. And trust me with Uther's kit, I may yet be one more act of healing.
Baladash
I won't
Malanori.
lie, Bruce, while it's true honor to be here at the Sunwell has been extraordinarily exhausting. I hope you're here with good news for help. Take this sword. It has a great deal of light within it. But it needs a new
Don't
form.
worry, I'll be fine.
Thank you, Bridgeform. I feel its energy already. I'll use it well.
Well met.
I hope you're back with good news, because we're all getting tired. Without that boost from Saul with staff, we already would have failed. I have a relic to sustain you. It's more than 4 dragons prayable.
Stay on course.
What? That's unbelievable. That was my grandma. She watched over the refugees fleeing from Stormwind to Lordaeron. The stories about her inspired me to take up the light. I've never knew her, but I will treasure this. Tristram, thank you.
Come.
Bertram, how are you holding up? I know you face many heavy burdens. I must admit, I am nearing the end of my reserves myself. Vindicator Mara found peace and strength from his meditation.
I am always here if you need me.
Arad was a hero to our people, Bertram. I can feel his light. It still remains in the crystal. Oh, villain.
Without faith,
Listen, the other channels
the
are doing
battle
quite
is
well
lost.
again. I hope that you and Fel have brought a solution. Give Velen the remaining rails to district.
Thank you, champion. We are resolute in our defense, but mortal in our constitutions. These relics will bolster us for a time.
With the relics delivered, the Sunwell is safe, for now. Light bless you,
Those relics,
friend.
they should be able to sustain the ritual much longer, and we can attend to other matters.
The only thing under your
I think
control
I have
is how you feel.
failed Arathos, and my attempt to steady him after the incident of his father, I may have shattered his faith with a comfortable truth of the light. I wanted to consult with the wisest person I know. Sunwalker this book. Did not see him with the Vanguard. Arathos told me he might be in Hammerfall providing aid to this fleet.
I spoke to you of finding a different path, Arathos. I think it's time we started on it.
All right, but if this lesson is anything like the others...
Oh, don't worry. This one won't be imparted by me. We will accomplish much together.
Hammerfall? Is this about the Red Dawn?
Quite the opposite. We're going to see someone who is doing something wonderful. Something I failed to accomplish.
One moment. This post is being stubborn. Val, what brings you and your friends to Hammerfall? Please tell me the world isn't ending again. Help is always appreciated.
She has got it to us with some. Care to join our work?
Help however you
Humble
can.
servant. First, on the reason of Hammerfall have been focused on daily life, defense, and survival over the past month. They have not had sufficient time, or frankly numbers to address all the harms that were done. There's so much we can do to help them back on their feet. I know this is humble work, but it makes a very real difference to the orcs who lived here.
Look for me among those in need.
First, the people of Hammerfall were attacked not so long ago by saboteurs from a group called the Red Dawn. I am working to help them recover and rebuild from their attack with my fellow Sunwalker, Malu and Arduro. One thing they have been doing is gathering supplies needed by Hammerfall crafters for various services. If you could deliver these supplies, I would be...
Hunger and poverty. My friend, if you could help with the cleanup and deliveries, Arathos can help me with some work that needs another pair of hands.
If you'll all excuse me, I must find Eitrig. There are some things I need to arrange.
Thrallhall. Go forth to victory. Speak.
More supplies, excellent.
Strength. Greetings.
May I actually guide your work, and may he guide your death school has taught me much of here, much out here. Just as no ray of sunlight is insignificant in the open wilderness, no small amount of work we do is unworthy. Besides, it's not for us to deem that work is worthy or unworthy of carrying out in the light of Anshi. Working alongside him, we found that helping those in need is the most rewarding work I do.
Ancestors watch over you.
You don't feel like you have better things? Disco has taught me much out here. Just as no ray of sunlight is insignificant in the open wilderness, no small amount of work we do is unworthy. Besides, it's not for us to deem that work is worthy and unworthy of carrying out in the light of unsheathed. Working alongside him here, I found that helping those in need is the most rewarding work I do.
Goodbye.
What are you looking for?
Supplies.
For the Horde.
I'm surprised.
Greetings.
Need something? Taking a break.
Goodbye. How may I aid you?
You can take me to meet some local district.
Go in peace.
Bitch.
Well met.
Taking a break. I am. I well deserved break. I've been working here hard with Disco and Molo for longer than I would like. Though Disco and Molo seem satisfied and content to be laborers, I'm not. I do not walk the path of the center hall, rubble and rebuild structures. I'm a sunwalker. My faith and she and my hammer are my tools to wield. Not a mallet and a shovel, and a world besieged by darkness. We are not the rays of sunlight we are meant to be. This is not where I'd like to be right now. I'm trying to finish the quest line. What's going on, mate? I need things finished.
I understand, Fowl. I'll gather the others and wait for your arrival.
I need.
What are you looking for? For the Horde!
Hey, it's not that I'm not ready, but literally, I need the main story quest line done. So today and tomorrow I'll focus on that in the hope of finishing that. And once that's finished, I can fully go into mythics, but yeah.
Look for me among those in need.
Why am I marked as PvP?
The light guides
I'm a
us.
servant. Good warboards when there are things are starting to look better.
Hunger and
Excellent.
poverty are the
Well,
most dangerous villains.
Bruce, now that Hammerfall has respected peace with Stormguard, there is a lot more use in being able to farm and craft than in fighting. So I've been gathering old weapons from past skirmishes to make into tools from the people of Hammerfall. For the people of Hammerfall. Would you and Arathos be willing to give me a hand?
Help. The discarded weapons of past wars litter the fields and complicate farming. If you would gather what you can, Arathos and I will prepare the forge. I'm grateful for your...
Is this what it means to be a Sunwalker?
For some. Others are content to smite the wicked with a giant hammer. But allowing the innocent to suffer, That is the worst evil.
This isn't the type of thing the Silver Hand gets involved in, is it?
Alonsis has told me how he always intended for the Silver Hand to focus on this kind of service. But war changed what his paladins were called to do. Alonsis tells me stories of his first students. The legendary Uther was apparently quite the nurse. I would have liked to meet the man during that time.
My father was one of those students. He's never mentioned any of this to me.
I don't know the High Exarch well. I do know he's been to other worlds, far from here, fighting for an unimaginable amount of time. We're shaped by the events in our lives, but we can choose how we will live going forward. What type of paladin do you want to be, Arathos? What type of person?
I want to come back here and help you once this war has ended. I think this is as much my calling as facing down the horrors of the Void.
Ay, 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 ay. This is fun. This questline is showing the light. So Arathos knows through his father the light as an offensive weapon to deal with scourge and void. Yet here in this encampment we are speaking of using the light to heal.
The fields are cleared of scrap metal. We'll make something useful out of this refuse. Help is always
The weapon we gather
appreciated.
will help forge Hammerfall's future.
The light
Excellent work,
guides
we will
us.
get these reinforced into tools and distribute them to the people.
Hunger and poverty are the most dangerous villains.
Are you a seeker of
Listen, I've
light
asked the son
or
of Luca
darker
to meet
paths?
us on the burning stack near Black Rock Mountain. There is one more item we must recover there. You can depart as soon as you're ready.
The only thing I must now steal Arathos and the champion away. Arrangements have been made to find one last relic.
Thank you, Desco. I really admire what you're doing here. I'll be sure to return.
Light bless you, friend.
We're ready to go to the burning.
We can fix our mistake.
There you are! Foul! Why'd you bring us back to this desolate place?
Are you a seeker of light or
what are
darker
we
power?
here for?
We are on a hunt for artifacts to support the defenders at Silvermoon.
The only holy artifact here is... Oh, you must be joking!
The Dark Horde will have taken the fragments, divided it up amongst themselves as a trophy.
Well, ain't that lovely? Come on, lads. Time for a difficult walk down memory lane.
Okay.
My life for the Alliance.
It seems we have more to do here than just finding a... This area is run with a group that calls themselves the Dark Horde. We're going to put a stop to their activity.
Fight well, friend.
The Dark Horde. I once served under Black Hand long ago. His son, Rent, was a sniffling fool, a coward who bolstered himself in the spire after Doomhammer was defeated. He made deals with dragons, called himself Warchief, and proclaimed his Dark Horde to the true Warcraft. This Dark Horde embraces the ideals of a past long gone. Rent died years ago, but there are still orcs and ogres here who cling to the rotten house that remains. If they haven't seen the truth by now, there's little hope for them to be but death.
May your blades never dull.
Now one left standing, the one thing worse than seeing the Dark Horde here is their banner. It showcases their pride in their accursed mountain as a place of greatness and as a place of their horde to rise. In reality, his banner is a little more than a defiled perversion of Ancestral Blackrock series. Burn down. Okay, each one that I
Always
find.
welcome with
Faithful
the Sons
servant.
of Lothar.
Faithless calls. One of these Derriton's Marka appears to be one barking orders. His father, High Overlord Amok, followed under Rend Blackhand's banner. Cruel, vicious, no surprise that his son follows in his footsteps. Taking Marka down will spread chaos among the cowardly remnants of his Dark Horde and perhaps help him realize they are not as strong as they think. Paul also has us here to look for a relic. Promise. If Marcos has anything of note, bring it back.
Come, Kurdran. We should scout out the other Dark Horde encampments. The Dark Horde! They're stuck trying to win the second war while we've made peace on the fourth! Get with the times!
My father Turalian fought in this battle, though he has rarely talked to me about it.
We have orcs, we have trolls, and we have ogres. How are they blinking at his cube like that?
After Anduin Lothar fell in battle, my father rallied the Alliance to victory. Dark Horde seems traumatized by this battle. They remain here and fight a war long lost. What do you want?
Okay, I assume this is the guy that we need to kill. His corpse is always here.
This is one of the fragments that we're looking for. Might have been from a piece of armor or a shield.
I'm getting the feeling.
The Horde left behind this dark past long ago. If only everyone here had come with us. What do you need?
Perhaps in the face of the death of their comrades, others will sense as it is dead. At least those who killed won't dishonor themselves in
Dabu, speak
I hope
and
that's
fill
why
your
they
tankard with me, old
demoralize
friend.
some of these soldiers out of their misguided devotion over Jericho. Regardless, I'm glad those brothers are not flying anymore.
Blood and thunder,
Faithful servant.
strength, peace, and honor.
Did you put a stop to Margar?
Taking a well-deserved rest, I
The
see.
Dark Horde presence throughout the burning site will continue to splinter. Margar was the first to fall. It was a good first step.
Go with honor
They'll
and
scout.
mercy.
When the Alliance originally fought the Horde here, Gord Run served as a scout. This is still an excellent one. He took his griffin to Blackrock Mountain to see what kind of force we may be dealing with. Meet up with him and see what kind of trouble you can cause.
Kurdran flew to the entrance of Blackrock's spire, champion. He's tracked down the next fragment.
The Dark Horde displays them like trophies, but the only thing they mark is loss.
It'd take a hand's worth
still
of these
scouting.
hill dwarves to
I
bring
see.
one from the area
How have
down.
you kept at it for so long? I've seen dark times, but a whole lot of them. Flying does me a lot of good, for sure. But not everybody has a griffin. If you don't, then you gotta find out what your griffin is. For me, jokes help. If you cannot laugh in hard times, well, you're gonna run into it. May as well laugh. And a pint with friends make a problem seem smaller. The friends even more than the points. And sometimes you just move forward towards an open sky. Ready or not, shall we? Now that's a good attitude. That will get you to hard time.
Ah, wee bit
Still
stuffy in here, isn't it?
Arathos, thanks for your
Oh,
comment.
I miss
And
the
your Dark
open
Horde in
skies of the hinterlands.
Blackrock Mountain is where most of the Dark Horde has hold up. All their unit commanders adore themselves with badges, strutting around like they won the Second World. Shameful, but it gives me an idea. Defeat them and take their badges. Can't have new leaders that way. These blowhards like the plum of command. Who wants to stress a visitor with no fancy badges to wear? Head on there and let Arathos and keep them busy. Skyrim and I will support you from the air.
The Council of Three Hammers
Now goes
requires
the
me
scare.
presence.
Dark Horde
But I'd
makes
rather
road
be
around
riding
outside the
me
mountain,
griffin.
but an orc called Nagos is the one ruling his roots. His roost. He barks orders, then charges straight into Balor. Rock heads in command like that, and that one are what gets everyone on all sides killed. abandoning that numbskull flamed falls tiny relic. Keep an eye out by him. He may jump you in the middle of a fight.
Ah, we bit
Disarm
stuffy
the Dark
in
Horde.
here, isn't it?
The Dark Horde have no
Oh,
love
I
for
miss the
equipment.
open
Look
skies of
at
the
their weapons.
hinterlands.
Cracked, rusted, blunt, and bent. The only way they function is by making more quality tools to constantly replace the ones they've broken. If you see any of their weapon racks, destroy them. Let's see how they fight without their rusty blades. Barefaced dwarf is nothing to sneeze at, but it further delays any dafty plans they've got.
The orcs in the mountain don't just have a fragment, they're also stockpiling weapons. Seems like a good chance to smash things up if you ask me. Let me know if you want me to join in the fun.
God damn it!
Why did Fowl bring me here? There has to be something he hasn't told me about this relic. The Dark Horde is stuck reliving the Second War just like the Sons of Lothar.
Yo, what's up? How are you, mate? What you up to? It's a calm day today. Just trying to finish the main quest line of Hey, I want to unlock the world quest, but also I don't want to rush. But I need to finish the quest lines in the world, so they are technically.
I've studied the Second War.
How do you say? There's Eversong Forest, the new one. There's Zulaman. There's the questline. There's Haranir or Harendir. Now I'm doing the quest line to help Arathos find his way again because he seemingly is lost. Can I tell you about the story? I mean, it's gonna be a bit spoilery.
Looks like a piece of an old shield. Odd for him to be lugging that around.
But, I mean, how do you say it? So, you do the event. The starting event, you go to the Sunwell, do the entire event that the Sunwell is under attack. So, okay, look at. Okay, I'll tell you what I know. So, so you do the entire event. The Sunwell becomes active.
This whole expedition has something to do with my father, doesn't it?
Stave of the Void. So then starts the quest line. To do the zones. I did Eversong Woods, yeah. And near the end of Eversong Woods, the Amani trolls are present. You know, like Zulaman from back in the days. those Amani trolls are still fighting in Eversong Forest, yeah, are still fighting the Blood Elves, yeah. At a certain point near the end, you confront them where Zoloman is, where they are fighting to get entry, and you find out they're not fighting a war for no reasons. They're not attacking us for no reason. One, the brother of the female war chief of the Zoloman, or the leader of the war chief, her brother is attacking them because Zoloman, the zone, is also being attacked by the Void. But because of the Sunwell in Eversong Woods, trees are growing blessed with light, so they become light infused woods, and he wishes to capture that, to harvest that wood and use it to defend his house. But it comes to between a heavy confrontation between the Zoloman trolls, the Amani trolls, and the Blood Elves, and Arathos is pushing towards a more peaceful negotiation because they are being attacked by the same Void people. But his father, Tyrudin, blindly obeying and serving the light, nearly kills Zul'Yan. He strikes at Zul'Yan to kill him. Zul'Yan is the brother of the chieftain, and Arathos steps in and receives the blow, nearly getting, well, receiving a practical severe blow from his own father that is blindly following the light. So now we're doing the quest line with him because he's questioning the light, because currently all he sees as paladins is wielding the light to destroy the Void, and then does not care about the cost of more or less. They are so focused on destroying the Void that they forgot that they also need to serve and protect the people. So we're now showing him that there is still an old way of paladins protecting the people, and not only using the light as a weapon, but also the light as a way to protect.
The Council of Three Hammers requires me presence, but I'd rather be riding me griffin.
I gave him a kicking in the pants and seeing any of the volunteers to let their barbands of the humiliation.
It'd take a hand's worth of these hill dwarves to bring one from the airy town. The Council of Three Hammers requires me presence, but I'd rather be riding me griffin.
I hope the old priest knows what we're doing.
We bit stuffy in here, isn't it?
Did you destroy the weapon?
I miss the open skies of the hinterlands.
Nearby months of peace.
It'd take a hand's worth of these hill dwarves to bring one from the airy town.
As much as I do love the harassing the Dark Horde grunts, you found the relic piece that follow one of those two. We best be getting on. Do not want looking for the last piece of the relic. You go find him, and I'll tell you the mad bishop that has a plan nearly complete. Find me at Lothar's statue.
This is Foul's third lesson.
I finished.
What have the old meddlers got planned for me?
Normally, I should have gone from Eversong Woods to Suleiman, but I wanted to unlock the Haranir, so I went to Halandar next. Yeah, I have unlocked the Haranir, and I've finished the main quest line in Suleiman as well, where you are helping Zul'Hala of Haya, Juliana. You're helping her, that is the chief of the Amani tribe, to get control of the zone again by getting the 3 other troll races or camps or beliefs or whatever. Zulaman zone is divided through through 4 factions, and she is supposedly gonna be the leader, but she's also the granddaughter of Julien. Now, if you don't remember Julien was the troll that actually was the end boss of Zulaman, the one with 1 arm, and he misused the Loa powers, and the Loas are currently gone. So technically you go on an entire adventure to unify the tribes and bring the Loa back. And technically they are now a bit more friendly with us. Okay, give me a sec, I need a bathroom.